Hello, thank you for that thumbs up. I appreciate you. Hey, Betty. Hello, hello, hello. Listen, while working, I'm on here early today because it's so nice outside. Thank you for coming on here and listening. I hope you're having a good day at work. I hope you're having a good Monday at work. I know it's Monday, but listen, take it slow. Take it slowly because this is November 3rd. November 3rd. So we have less than 2 months left in 2025. Isn't that something? Isn't busy? Oh, you like it when it's busy? Yeah, yeah, because when it's busy, you don't have to worry about rushing it because it's going to fly by anyway. Like when it's busy at work, it tends to fly by. Now, especially if you have like paperwork that you have to do, it's like whatever you need in order to do your paperwork, things are happening and you're trying to get your work done, and you look up and the next thing you know it's lunchtime. You go to lunch and come back, next thing you know it's an hour before getting off. It's an hour before it's time for you to get off. So it typically kind of flies by when you're busy. A lot of people like it when it's busy, so I don't blame you. A lot of people like it when it's busy. Okay, have some music. We have some loud music. I can hear it in the distance approaching. So just in case you caught that, YouTube, I do not own the rights to that music. It is not mine. We're outside. And when you're outside, you know how it goes. So I hope that you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful, a magnificent, a marvelous Monday. Some of you may be having a manic Monday if you're at work, especially. You may be having a manic Monday, but that's okay. Like we were just saying, it makes the day go fast. But it needs to slow down. It needs to slow down. Christmas is next month. Thanksgiving is this month. Christmas is next month. It can slow down. It can slow down a little bit. So you guys, of course, this is the Walking and Talking channel. So I hope that you have gotten up and done some type of exercise, whether it's walking, jogging, running, swimming, skating, dancing, hopping. Grab your kids, grab your neighbors, grab your nieces and nephews, grab your neighbors' kids. Play some football, basketball, softball, baseball. Do something. Get up and move for at least 30 minutes. At least. And if you are new, it depends on where you are in your journey. 15 minutes will be enough. 15 minutes can be enough, right? 15 minutes can be enough, and then you just work your way up. Work your way up. The more you do, the more you'll want to do. The more you'll become accustomed to doing, right? Your endurance will increase. Your stamina will increase. Okay? Your overall, hopefully the goal is that your overall fitness level will improve, right? You don't have to be an athlete. You don't have to be Superman. You don't have to be Wonder Woman. But you just want to overall improve your health and fitness. Try to take it up a notch. Try to take it up a notch. You want to feel better. You want to feel better. You want to look better. You want to look better. You want to look good. You want your body to look good. You want to look less stressed. So just put one foot in front of the other, one step at a time. Keep stepping, keep moving, keep walking. And listen, talking, you don't have to talk. Walking and talking shows a lot about your endurance and your fitness level. So just remember, it means a lot of good things. But if you're uncomfortable or if you're struggling, short of breath, the most important part is the walking. The most important part is the walking, not keeping up with the neighbor, okay? Not trying to keep up and compare with different people that you don't compare with. Compare with the person that you were yesterday, the day before, the week before, the month before, the year before. That is your best competition. You are your best competition. Trying to compete with other people doesn't usually work out for the best, okay? You know your fitness level. Stick to it and improve it. Improve it. Stop trying to compete where you don't compare. Because you find yourself chasing other people's goals. You may have similar goals. You may have the same goals. But everybody's pathway to their goals, though the goals may be the same, and some paths may be the same. But most of us have different paths as we reach a goal. Even if it's one particular goal, we may have a path that has 3 or 4 different turns that we have to make. 2 to the left and 1 to the right. Well, your path may take a right turn, a left turn, and another right turn, okay? So don't compete or try to compete with people. Compete with yourself. Do what is best for you. Do what's conducive to you improving your fitness level. Your fitness level. Chasing other people's goals is not beneficial for you. Again, some goals may be the same, but chasing them in the way that you see someone else chase their goals, then what's the point of it all? What's the point of it all? Remember to work your body. Work your body. Make sure you don't hurt your body. Work your body. Work your body. Don't overexert your body. Okay? You don't want to overexert your body. So we walk and talk over here, and we drop a few nuggets. Sometimes people come in the chat and they drop nuggets. The nuggets turn into jewels. Jewels. The nuggets turn into jewels that help you or those that you love, right? And the thing about nuggets is that they're all different. They're all different. So over here, we do not professionally, medically, or clinically assess, diagnose, treat, evaluate, or prescribe. And we do not follow up with anyone because we are not your healthcare provider. We just encourage you. We don't even motivate. Okay? We stop using that word because sometimes people take it the wrong way. They take it and they become attached to you in an unhealthy way, So we just encourage you to do the things that you are doing right now in your life that are conducive to you having a better life. All right? The focus word over here is encourage. Encourage. If we can motivate somebody, that's good. But my goal is to motivate young people, children. My mission is to encourage those who are older and they're trying to, just get themselves in a routine and stay. I want you to motivate yourself. Be motivated by your family, your close friends, those who truly know you. And again, it's okay if a stranger motivates you, but don't look to strangers for motivation. Motivate yourself. Motivate yourself. That's how we say it over here. YASELF. Motivate your damn self, okay? Because if you don't, who will? It's just like when you hear a little kid come home and say, Mom, they called me ugly, right? They called me this, they called me that. Well, your job is to tell them that beauty or whatever that is that they're talking about, that's in the eye of the beholder. And you're supposed to hold up your head and you know that you are the most beautiful person in the world. Because if you don't know it, who will? Right? They've shown you that they don't know. If you don't know and you don't believe it, who will? But you don't need somebody else to motivate you to do that. Only those who truly know you, who love you, are sincere when it comes to motivation. Okay? So motivate yourself. Receive motivation from those who know you, know about you, have ups and downs with you, grew up with you, maybe worked with you, went to school with you. Your trainer at the gym, your doctors, your healthcare providers, whether it's your doctor or nurse practitioner. You got physical therapy, whether it's your therapist, your psychologist, your psychiatrist. Receive that from them. Don't look to people you don't know for it. Motivate yourself. Now, anyone who has become motivated, sometimes we slack off. We get a little, you don't feel like doing it. Well, my job is to encourage you to continue to do what you're doing. Take your break, okay? Get a break. But remember, you need to continue to do what you're doing if you want to continue to improve. If you want your fitness if you want to improve that fitness level, you want that endurance to remain or to even get better. You want to increase your stamina. You want to release stress. Continue to exercise. Continue to exercise. And I tell you guys, weight training is always important too. The stronger those muscles are, the longer you'll be able to do that cardiovascular activity that you choose to do, right? So get you in about 4 days of resistance training, right? But if you don't have time or if you're new, 2 days is good. 2 days is good. Just do your head to toe, full body resistance workout, okay? Get those muscles toned, all right? Even for the wintertime, ladies, we don't want to just be toned for the summer when we put on those spaghetti straps, those sleeveless tops, okay? Those sundresses. We want to be toned all the time, okay? Men, you guys have it a little bit easier because of that testosterone, right? But for some of you who struggle as well, do at least twice a week some resistance weight training. All right? Again, improve the muscle tone, increase your strength, right? And you'll be able to do those cardiovascular activities longer because those muscles are stronger. Those muscles are stronger. So just remember, one step at a time, one foot in front of the other, and you just keep moving. Keep moving. And keep moving at a pace that allows you to be able to move in a way that's beneficial. Not that's gonna get you tired too quickly. You don't have to go fast, right? So you can move like this. As long as you're doing more today than you did yesterday, you can move like we've been moving. Moderate pace, right? And then you can get it in, okay? A lot of days over here, we like to get it in. Move with a purpose. Okay, guys, they had music playing. You know how the music is. You know how the music is. We've already given the disclaimer for the music as well. Given the disclaimer for the music as well. So get out, move around, move those legs. As always, I want to encourage you guys what we use different things over here to correlate to other things, right? We might use lunch, breakfast, lunch, and dinner to correlate with the way we exercise, right? That's just how we do it over here in Lions Pride. M&Ms, not the candy coated chocolates, but M for moderation, M for modification. You know, there are certain exercises, if you know that you cannot do, your joints will not tolerate, do not do those exercises. And if you do, please modify them in a way that you can do them, right? Modify can mean instead of doing a full squat, you do a mini squat, a baby squat, or you do a full squat and you hold on to a wall for support. You hold on to a chair for support, right? Even a bicep curl. If for some reason you can't do it the way you would like to do it, find a way to work your biceps that will allow you to still get the same benefit. That'll allow you to still get the same benefit, right? But of course, as we always say, talk to your healthcare team. Talk to your healthcare team. Some things you have to modify. When they give you an exercise workout plan, they're going to tell you alternatives. Usually the sheet will have alternatives or a description or an explanation of alternatives you can use in case you can't do it the normal way that most people do it, right? Cardiovascular activity helps you with a plethora of things, right? It can help you with your blood pressure, your cholesterol, helping to get that HDL up and that LDL down, right? Your blood glucose, okay? Your mental health can help to relieve stress and anxiety, right? And if you are at a place where that doesn't help you, it is okay to seek help. Know that it is okay to seek help. Because I have learned that there are a lot of people who do need to seek help. Don't be ashamed to go to your psychologist, your psychiatrist, or even your doctor. Like you may be having problems getting to sleep at night. You have insomnia. Yep. Nobody likes to take medicine. But before he prescribes medicine or she prescribes medicine, maybe they'll give you some breathing techniques, right? Some activities to kind of help stop your mind from racing, if that's what's going on. Kind of get you relaxed, prepare your body to sleep. The same way we prepare our bodies to work out, right? You don't want to just jump up and work out, right? You don't want to do that. You want to, what do we call it over here? Radar. You want to start with stretching, end with stretching. Remember? Start with stretching and end with stretching. So we want to stretch, right? That's the very beginning of the warm-up. So we call the R the stretching, the A the warm-up, the D the workout, the second A is your cool down, and your final R is your stretching. You want to do your dynamic stretches during your, hold on 1 second. Okay, had to talk to someone for a second. Don't like even putting people's voices on here if I can help it. Because you have some people, some content creators that will hold the phone up to people's cars and houses, and you know, nobody wants you doing that. They'll even try to show you the back of people. Like, that's not cool either. That's not cool either. And as soon as that person sees you doing that, and they say, okay, you want to play those games, and they say, well, I don't want you feeling me at all. So since you think that you can feel the back of me, I'm going to feel the front of you, right? So you have to be really, really mindful and really, really respectful. Don't think just because you think it's okay, that it's okay with the person that you're feeling. In this case, it would be, I guess, recording, right? We've got about 7 or 8 more minutes, and we will be done. We'll be done. We might come back later. We might not. We got to go home. We got to get in the shower. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, get your butts in the shower. Okay? Get your butts in the shower. Get out of those wet clothes. And like now, this time of year, if you're not a heavy sweater, you may not be wet. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. But you still want to jump in the shower, right? Get out of those workout clothes. Get out of those workout clothes. First of all, make sure that you do have on workout clothes, okay? Make sure that you do have on workout clothes. Something comfortable. Something comfortable. Not your jeans. Something comfortable. Something flexible. So that when you move, it moves. Just like that. When you move, it moves. It doesn't have that pulling, tugging effect. So, but if you're at work or something and you just want to take a nice walk, that's fine. That's fine. But try to make sure that you work out in comfortable clothing. You just won't believe how many people they work out and they really do work out in their regular everyday clothes. In their everyday clothes. And they wonder why they feel, it takes a little bit of extra effort when you have on jeans, as opposed to when you have on workout pants or maybe tights. Something that's really movable, flexible, that moves when you move. Material that breathes. We like to say take some deep breaths in and out. But your clothes like to take deep breaths in and out too. Your clothing like to take deep breaths in and out too. So remember, exercising for me, it's like compared to eating. My warm-up is my appetizer, my workout is my entree, and my cool down is my dessert. And we come on here most days and we have a second dessert. Because I've already exercised this morning. Did the full thing, the warm-up, the exercise, the cool down. So now we're on here walking. So I just call that my second cool down. Another cool down. Again, before starting, restarting, pausing, stopping, changing any exercise plan, program, regimen, routine that your doctor or your healthcare professional or your personal trainer prescribes for you, your therapist, always consult with them. And again, most likely they will give you alternatives to the exercises that they would like for you to do. They will give you alternatives in case you can't do them. So stick with those alternatives. Use common sense when you are making changes on your own, if you do want to make changes. But I don't know any healthcare professional that does not want you to move somehow. Okay? Who does not want you to move in some way. Now, I'm usually on here later. So, Robert, if you catch this live replay, happy birthday to you today. It is your birthday, so we're wishing you a happy birthday. And if you happen to catch the replay, let me know. Again, one step at a time, one foot in front of the other. Move, and keep moving. Keep pushing, keep going. Keep striving, keep reaching, keep uplifting yourself, motivate yourself. You don't need someone else to tell you what to do. You shouldn't. Motivate yourself. We got traffic. So y'all know we got traffic. We kind of just march in place. So we move, we stop, but we keep moving, right? We stop, but we keep moving. We stop, but we keep moving. For the people caught up in this ignorance that's going on with the United States government, that didn't start going on until January, I pray that you have enough in your freezers to carry you over until when this government decides to act like they have some sense. And like the top one in charge, the head clown in charge, when there was another president in office, he once said that the buck stops at the president, right? So if there's a shutdown, it's on the president, right? Well, Mr. President, it's on you. Especially the fact that this is now the longest shutdown ever. And the first one was on you as well. You broke the record for the longest one the first time. You just broke that record. Now this is the longest one. Unreal. But what he doesn't know is that the people that he's trying to hurt, our people, before there was a such thing as a food or a stamp or an EBT or SNAP, our people made a way. That's why they're still here today. Yep, and any other group of people that he's trying to get rid of, they will still be here. What's this, 2025? Those people will still be here in 3035. Okay? Your evil will not reign. Evil doesn't reign long. And anybody who can't see that he ushered in this evil, it's because you don't want to see it and you're just as evil. We didn't have any of this stuff going on before January. It's just outright hurting and harming people for no reason. Out of ignorance. One of the most unintelligent people ever to ever grace the White House doors. He is what he is. Can't answer questions because he knows that the questions will definitely reflect what the people don't want to hear. The bigotry, the ignorance. So he just proceeds to sound ignorant anyway, answering questions in roundabout ways. Basically not answering the question. When you have a person who won't answer the question, it's because they're up to no good. If a person's response to a question that you ask is always to blame another person, another party, or another organization, that means they're full of shit. Plain and simple. They're full of it. And they're doing things that are not conducive to the growth of this country and not beneficial to the people of the country. So to those of you who know, you know. Right? You don't have to F around and find out because you know. Your parents and grandparents taught you well, I'm sure. And we know how to make $1 out of 15 cents. We know how to make a meal out of a bag of cornmeal. So keep pushing. And to those Christians who believe that this is all good, then you Christians will know that God don't like ugly. And he's not too fond of pretty. Because sometimes pretty is often a disguise. Okay? It's often a disguise. So it has been 30 minutes. We had time to come on early. Like, comment, and subscribe. Or come back. Come back. And we might be back. But again, we had some time to get this walk over with early. We're off work today. If you are struggling, I pray for you, and just know that struggle won't last the way that this person wants it to last. Whenever you want to hurt the people that you're supposed to be governing and taking care of, and then not only that, you say, well, the community should help. Okay, well, you tell the community to help, and when people in the community try to help, you send out emails and memos saying that if you give people receiving benefits some discount, which is already known that that's illegal anyway. But for you to overemphasize it during a time like this where the government is shut down, you're just as evil as you look. Because looking at you, you look evil. And y'all know what I'm talking about. Dump. He looks evil. Completely evil. Nothing about him looks kind. Nothing about him looks nice. He's the personification of evil. Evil is not the word. Believe it or not, there are a lot of other terms that you can use that are worse than evil, that will more adequately describe him. And those minions up under him. Because he's not making them do anything. They're just like him. They're just like him. Those members of Congress, they're just like him. How do you blame another party for not wanting to go along with you taking benefits, healthcare benefits from people? How do you do that? And so because they won't go along with you taking people's healthcare, you take their food. So you're just on the side of just take, right? Taking away people's health benefits and taking away their food. And before you say get up and get a job, most people on SNAP benefits do work. How about increasing that federal minimum wage? Because it's a darn shame when you can work, sometimes even 2-parent households, and still qualify for SNAP benefits because these corporations and these businesses have not gone up again on the minimum wage. And when they go up again, it's not going to be enough. This minimum wage has sat at $7.25 for years now. And before that, it sat at $5.25 or $35 or so for years. Before that, at $3 for years. And as old as some of us are, minimum wage, federal minimum wage, should have gone up long ago. So instead of telling people to get off their butts and work, instead of using lies, yeah, do you have some people who sit home and play video games? Yeah, you do. But we got an idiot in DC who just tears down buildings, uses the money he uses for that could be used to helping the people, right? We've got an idiot in DC who's making billions and millions since January to enrich his family. And we have an idiot in DC who just wants the laws rewritten so he can run another term. How stupid. How stupid. So for people that follow that and think that that's okay, you're just as evil. So again, praying for those who are in need. And y'all got this. Especially to the minorities that he's trying to hurt. We've been making dollars out of 15 cents. We've been finding ways to feed our people. And for those of you who voted for him, knowing that you couldn't afford to, literally, figuratively, and financially, stop begging people to join your campaign. Stop begging people to speak out for help. You voted for it, you got it. So I will see you guys on the next Let's Walk and Talk in Lions Pride. Again, don't let bother people bother you. Don't let stress people stress you out. And if you find yourself in a misery lounge, grab your grip and go. GYGAG. Grab your grip and go. If they come into your personal space or into your lounge, make them grab their grip and go. Okay? GTGH. Get up out of there. Y'all guys, you know how we do over here, guys. We just acronyms, big acronyms. And we relate things that may not be related at all, right? We relate things that are related. Like we do with the radar. Right? Like we do with the meals. Exercising for me is like eating. Right? Warm up is your appetizer. Your workout is your entree. And your cool down is your dessert. That's just how we do it over here. So thank you guys for coming. And thank you guys for catch the replay. And thank you to the person that sent me a cash app on yesterday. I appreciate you. Okay. There was something else I wanted to say, but I better not say it on this channel. I won't say it on this channel. I'll say it on the one I need to say it on. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your Monday. Money making Monday, marvelous Monday, magnificent Monday. If it's a manic Monday, hopefully it'll calm down for you. But manic doesn't always mean a bad thing. Okay? It could mean that you're just on the go. Right? And you're getting things done. Right? Be meticulous. Have a meticulous Monday. Be meticulous about the things that you do. Bye, y'all.